Hello everyone, this is Schmelik. This is my Schmelik Talks. Usually I do vlogs, and I'm planning to do gaming programming series where I'm going to show you how you develop games for the Windows PC. You can actually do this for the Xbox 360 and Windows Phone, but with the Xbox 360 and Windows Phone, it will not work with the Windows One that's coming out. It'll work for the current Xbox 360 or Xbox Slim. So we're going to create a new project using the MonoGame. Write once, play everywhere. So I could actually convert this to a Linux. I could convert it to Android. There is, for the Mac, you can convert it to the Mac. It's not on this list. I'm using Visual C# to do this demonstration. I do have XNA installed in here, but I'm not using it. I'm just using the MonoGame. So we're going to create a Windows game, OpenGL. So we're going to create a new game. I'm going to call it Planetscape. So Planetscape. So this is going to be a side-scroller RPG with a dialogue system. I might set up a multiple choice. I'm going to leave it like that. Planetscape. I'm going to get into the code. It's going to generate it right now. I'm going to rename it. I always do this at the very beginning. I call Planetscape game. That's it might tell me, do you want to do this? Yes. It'll actually change some information in here. Planetscape game, that's what that's about. It's nothing big, but you want to click yes because you'll have an error if you don't. Alright, so it's running pretty good. It's doing pretty good. Now what I usually do here, I usually download the game screen manager. It can get complicated if you're doing multiple things or transitions. So I want to make it simpler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import some stuff into this game here. Now you don't have to do this, but I do this because it makes it more easier to manage your classes and stuff. So I'm going to do screen manager, or just screen, because I'll know what it is. Just screen. Now I'm going to import some files in here. You can get the stuff off the XNA website. It's called Game State Management Sample. So I'm going to import all these: game screen, input actions, input states, iScreen factory. I might have to modify these ones because I'm using the MonoGame. So I would probably have to modify some of this stuff. So it doesn't require a link. So I'm going to take that out. I'm not using any link stuff. So we're probably going to do a test here if the screen's going to work. So I'm going to start up with no changes. I want to make sure it runs. Okay, it runs properly. Good. Now we're going to go into the Planetscape game. Now we're going to go down to about here. And we're going to make a screen manager. Screen manager. Now it's not going to show up. That's normal because it's using a different namespace. Manager, if I can spell right. It's using a different namespace. It's going to freak out saying, you don't have this. You can do this, but I don't want to do this. I want them all to be the same namespace. So I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to put this. I could do screens or this dot screen. I'm going to do it like that. Because I want them all to be in the same order. It's going to freak out a little bit. It's normal. Because it doesn't know what it is. Yeah, it's freaking out right now. All these errors, most of them will go away pretty soon. Alright. Screen manager cannot be found. Because you need to resolve it. Once you import it, right, that's in here. There it is right there. Screen manager. Add screen. New. I don't have any screens, so I have to make a screen. So I'm going to do this. Add a new folder called entities. Entity, or just entity. So I know these are my entities of the screen. So we're going to create a new class. Call it test screen. Now there's nothing to be on the screen. Set as public. Has to be public. Do not do this private. And it's part of the game screen. Okay, good. I don't have to import it. Good. Screen entity. Okay, good. So we're going to import. Actually, I don't have to do that. public override. I'm going to put draw and update. Just some methods in here. So anytime it needs to update, it's going to go through these updates and draw classes. But I want to put something in here before I activate the screen, just in case I get some kind of error. Alright, so go screen manager, add screen, new test screen. Now it's not going to show up because it's in a different namespace. So it might freak out a little bit. So it's resolve. There we go. Now it probably won't work. Yeah, it's not going to work quite yet because I have to do a couple things. But I'm going to try it out anyways. So we're going to start it up. It's going to probably, yeah, give me an error. Here it comes. Yep. There we go. So I have to do a couple things before I can do this. The screen manager is not actually being used right now. Let's go screen, new, screen manager, this. There we go. Now I'm going to do a other thing too. I'm going to add it to the components. Add screen manager. Just in case I want to modify the components, blah, 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 I can do that. Yeah, it's going to freak out. Now you need to put this in the components. It's very important. Right now it's freaking out because it can't find the font. So I'm going to disable that. I can do that later on. I don't have to put it in the game manager. I can put it anywhere I want. It's not a big deal. So save that. Now for the blank texture, you usually want to do this. I'm going to create a manual blank texture. This is for transitions. So what I'm going to do is go new texture. Not to find the graphic device. So I'm going to do this. Right now I'm trying to find the screen manager, game. Let's see if graphics is in here. Graphic device. Now what does it require? Requires now we're not quite done yet. We have to do the color for the blank texture. Blank texture, so we go set data color, go new color dot white. So to make the blank texture white, it's not going to be see-through, etc. That's all you have to do. So basically what you can do is you can actually make your own blank textures. You don't have to make a PNG or BMP bitmap image or PNG image to make a blank texture. You can do it this way and it does exactly the same thing. It's a 1x1 texture. That's all you need. So we're going to run it again one more time. And there it is. It's actually running up the screen. I can do something like this. I'll go to the test screen and go up here. So public test screen. So it's going to run through this before it runs through the draw or the update. So we're going to do this. And we're going to do, I have to do diagnostics, system, diagnostics, debug, the right line. So what this will do, this will write right to the console. So we're going to say test screen. This will tell me if it loaded test screen. So that's it. Play it again. There it is. It's right there. So it did load the screen. It did load the screen like I expected it to do, and it's doing pretty good. So this is how you start up your screen manager, which I'm doing right now. The next episode we're going to start getting into OOP a little bit. OOP is going to go on for a while. It's probably going to be around 10 episodes. I'm not going to explain every detail of C#. This series is more about game design and game programming more than learning how to use C#. So this is more about intermediate and more advanced. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my introduction. The side-scrolling Simpsons on the arcade. It's going to look like that kind of style, but my own kind of art. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. and I'll probably see you next time on the next one. I will also be doing vlogs as well, so that'll be coming up pretty soon. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment below, or if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys around.